There's a particular moment when you study World War II field manuals and realise how, well, modern survival gear has been overcomplicated. Soldiers didn't carry a Swiss Army knife, a tactical multi-tool, or a full kit of specialised instruments. What they carried instead was a single versatile tool, or even better, a simple hack that could handle dozens of tasks in the field. These soldiers were experts in maximising functionality, improvising repairs, and adapting to whatever their environment threw at them. And while we now boast entire toolkits in our pockets, the lessons from World War II show that with one clever approach, you can replace a multi-tool entirely. This isn't theoretical, it's proven, practical, and directly applicable to anyone interested in survival, camping, or historical fieldcraft. By learning this forgotten trick, you'll see how resourcefulness and ingenuity often outweigh sheer quantity of tools. The key to understanding this World War II hack is realizing that simplicity is efficiency. During the war, weight mattered. Every ounce in a soldier's pack could be the difference between mobility and fatigue. Instead of carrying multiple specialized tools, soldiers often relied on one primary implement that served as knife, scraper, lever, and even cooking aid. In many theatres, the standard-issue entrenching tool, essentially a compact folding spade, was more than just a digging device. Soldiers sharpened the edges for cutting tasks, used the pointed tip to punch holes or pry open crates, and even employed the flat surface as a makeshift pan in emergencies. It's remarkable how much a single, robust, multi-purpose tool could achieve. The lesson here is clear. When weight and versatility matter, one well-chosen implement can outperform an entire multi-tool kit. To apply this today, start by evaluating the tools you carry. Rather than adding extra gadgets, focus on a single durable implement, like a small folding spade, a sturdy fixed-blade knife, or even a thick metal rod that can handle multiple tasks. Then practice using it in different ways, chopping small branches, prying loose boards, or even fashioning fire-starting shavings. You'll quickly realize that functional versatility matters more than sheer number of tools. World War II soldiers mastered improvisation using natural and found materials. One of the most fascinating aspects of this hack is that it wasn't limited to the tool itself. Soldiers were trained to combine it with materials from the environment to extend its functionality. A stick could become a handle extension, a rock could act as a hammer, and scrap metal could transform into a clamp or wedge. They rarely thought in terms of "I need a wrench" or "I need pliers." Instead, they learned to think, what combination of items around me will perform the same function? This mindset is central to survival. For modern outdoor enthusiasts, this principle can be applied by always surveying your surroundings. A sturdy branch becomes a lever, a flat stone becomes a cutting surface, and a tin can transforms into a makeshift scoop or container. The key is to integrate your tool with what's available around you, rather than relying solely on pre-manufactured gadgets. The hack also demonstrates the value of maintenance and preparedness. Soldiers didn't just carry a tool, they carried a mindset of care. A dull blade, a warped spade, or a loose hinge could render the tool useless in critical moments. Manuals emphasized sharpening, oiling, and simple repairs in the field. Keeping a single implement in peak condition meant it could be relied upon in countless scenarios, from building shelter to preparing meals. This is a lesson modern enthusiasts often overlook. Multitools fail if neglected, but one well-maintained, simple tool never lets you down. Applying this today means making maintenance part of your routine. Sharpen edges, check screws and joints, and ensure that whatever tool you choose is always ready. This discipline, learned on the battlefields of Europe and the Pacific, is a survival multiplier. Understanding the historical context shows why this hack was so critical. In active combat zones, soldiers faced unpredictability. Supply lines were unreliable, resupply could be delayed for days, and honestly, improvisation often meant the difference between survival and serious injury. The field-tested versatility of a single implement saved countless lives by reducing dependence on multiple heavy or specialized tools. In addition, the mental clarity gained by knowing you could rely on one well-practiced tool allowed soldiers to focus on strategy and movement instead of managing an array of gadgets. For the modern survivalist, the same logic applies. Simplicity reduces cognitive load and ensures you always have a solution at hand. Whether building a shelter, processing firewood, or prepping a meal, one adaptable tool, used with knowledge and practice, can outperform a backpack full of gadgets. The broader lesson is that survival is more about ingenuity than inventory. Multitool proves that the smartest fieldcraft isn't measured by how many tools you carry, but how effectively you can use one tool to meet multiple challenges. By studying how soldiers adapted a simple implement for cutting, digging, prying and cooking, we gain insight into the timeless principles of self-reliance. For anyone interested in survival, camping or historical field skills, this forgotten hack is a reminder that mastery of a single versatile tool is often far more valuable than a cluttered kit of specialized gadgets. If you enjoyed this deep dive into WWII ingenuity and want more historically grounded survival strategies, make sure to subscribe to Backyard Wisdom and share this video with someone who appreciates practical lessons from history that still save lives today.